is a weather alert day. Lots of wet weather in our area right now, and you're taking a live look at Sacramento. This weather system is bringing rain, winds, and snow into the region this morning, which is why this is a KCRA 3 alert day. We are bringing you team coverage this morning, tracking the system as it hits Northern California. Meteorologist Tamara Berg is live in Sacramento, giving us an exclusive look at the road conditions on Live Tracker 3. But first, let's go to meteorologist Heather Waldman. Heather, how much rain can we expect?
Yeah, so the rain started late last night. It's been steady all morning long. It will stay steady through the rest of this morning before it becomes more hit and miss this afternoon. And we will see some embedded waves of heavier rain from time to time. We'll go from north to south here. So we're starting up near Willows, Chico in that steady light rain. Oroville kind of right on the fringe of some very light rain at the moment. Better rainfall rates as you head farther to the south along Esparto, parts of the Highway 505 corridor, pretty drenched at the moment. Generally the east side of the valley a little bit quieter, at least for the Sacramento Valley, but around Sacramento getting back into some of that steady moderate rainfall. We have some light ponding on some of the roads around the city. Otherwise, no issues just yet. We'll keep an eye on that as we go through the next few hours. Stockton seeing a little bit of a gap in the rain, but some better rain as you head south into Modesto. We'll be watching that batch of rain move up from the south and west over the next hour or so. But so far, since about midnight last night, here are the rainfall amounts. About 4/10 of an inch in Yuba City, already up over half an inch in downtown Sacramento. And remember, we're going to keep adding to the rain as we go through this afternoon. This is the broad view of our entire system. You're looking at water vapor, so showing us where the moisture from this atmospheric river is. Best of it just to our north and west, but there's plenty to go around again as we go through this afternoon. So we will expect the steady rain through this morning, hit and miss through this afternoon. By midnight tonight, Sacramento likely adds another half an inch to maybe some spots a little over an inch. Generally, our higher amounts are going to be in the northern end of the valley. Foothills communities, similar totals to what we're expecting in the valley, half an inch to an inch by the end of the day today. This will be enough for street flooding. We're not expecting issues on the rivers, but there could be some creeks that'll be worth watching through this afternoon. But we want to send it out to meteorologist Tamara Berg. She's out in Live Tracker 3, headed north. Tamara, how's it looking?
Yeah, Heather, you told us to head north, and right now everything is just pretty much waterlogged as we are driving along. Let me show you that perspective here in Live Tracker 3. And my photographer Mike and I, we're going to be heading out along 99 north and moving up towards Marysville, Yuba City area. But right now we're just going over Garden Highway and going across the river, which, yeah, as we know, they've been letting out a lot of releases, so the river is running pretty high at this point. And that steady rainfall has been coming down, as Heather's been reporting, throughout much of the morning. As you look at the road conditions right now, again, yeah, you can definitely see that there's a lot of water, a lot of puddles out here, but I haven't seen any major issues in terms of standing water as I take you back out to the road here. And again, we're going to be going up to the north, up towards Marysville, Yuba City area. Again, not seeing as well a lot of people out on the roadways, which is certainly a good thing as it is an alert day, and it's just a better day, especially being that it is a Sunday, to maybe just stay indoors and let this storm roll through. As Heather has been pointing out, we're going to be seeing much more activity throughout the morning, and eventually as we get into the afternoon, there is that chance we could see some thunderstorms develop later on, and also those winds are going to be strengthening as the day starts to progress. But we'll keep you posted on these road conditions throughout the morning. But for now, I'll send it out to Leticia back in the studio. Leticia.
Thank you so much, Tamara, from your view from Live Tracker 3. We'll check back in with you. PG&E says it is expecting some homes to lose power due to the storm, and we're taking a live look at that outage map right now. The agency says the main areas of concern are the Sierra and Foothill communities, along with parts of Sacramento and San Joaquin counties. PG&E says they're adequately staffed to handle whatever comes.
If necessary, we will bring in crews from other areas to help local crews in the most impacted areas. That way we can get power back on more quickly.
PG&E is keeping a close eye on the forecast today and into tomorrow so they can better predict which areas will have outages. In Sacramento, SMUD says they have increased resources and they're also bracing for any power outages. You're taking a live look at that SMUD outage map right now, and right now there are no active outages. A utility company recommends that their customers check the outage map throughout the day.
See the cause and also when that outage might be restored. We have more staff, we have more materials on hand. Our logistics teams are really working hard to prepare for any potential outages. When it comes to restoration priorities, anything that poses a public safety threat is number one.
Let's get a check with meteorologist Heather Waldman again. And Heather, how intense will the winds be today?
Yeah, and for those waking up and thinking, what wind? It's not windy. No, this morning is going to be relatively quiet, especially from Sacramento and areas to the north. Winds right now are pretty isolated. As we get into this afternoon and especially this evening, where our foothills communities and areas on the east side of both the Sacramento and San Joaquin Valley could be seeing those wind gusts in excess of 50 miles per hour. So that's why we're talking about the potential for power outages and tree issues as well. Strongest winds I've seen so far today right in the Napa area, consistently gusting over 40 miles per hour for the last several hours. East Bay locations gusting anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. Starting to notice a bit of a breeze into the San Joaquin Valley. Stockton right now gusting to 26 miles per hour. Gusts over 30 in Modesto. Knights Ferry gusting to about 25 miles per hour. Around Sacramento, again, not much in the way of wind at all just yet. It's just the rain for the time being, but wind will pick up here, I'd say, afternoon today. A little bit breezy at the airport in Placerville. Gusts to 31 miles per hour at this hour, and up into the foothills around Colfax, Auburn. Again, generally light winds for the time being. That will be changing as we go through this afternoon. Again, a look at the big picture. This is our storm system developing. I've added the wind arrows on here so you can get an idea of where the center of that storm is. This is all going to be moving closer to the coast. As it does so, we'll see the south and southeasterly breeze start to intensify, and that's where we see that threat for the wind really picking up, again, for the east side of the valley and into the foothills. So when we have winds over 50 miles per hour, which there are some areas that could see potential gusts of that strength for at least several hours this afternoon into this evening, we're concerned about power outages, down trees, and again, if anything's in the yard, that will easily get blown around. So take advantage of the quiet morning. If your devices are not charged yet, it's a good time to plug them in. Leticia?
Thank you so much, Heather. And Cal OES says areas along the coast and in Southern California will be the most impacted. The State Operations Center is now operating 24 hours to respond as needed. The Department of Water Resources is monitoring flood risks across the state and has sandbags pre-positioned in 64 locations. Officials had this message for those living in our region.
If you are in the Central Valley or the Sacramento Valley, you may notice that our flood systems become activated. What's different this year from last year is we do have full reservoirs, and those reservoirs have already started releasing floodwater to make space for incoming inflows. So you will see flood bypasses start to activate. That is the system working as intended.
Caltrans says they are ready to respond too. Caltrans is also asking people not to travel unless you absolutely have to.
If you do not need to be on the roadways during the storm event, please stay home, stay safe, postpone your non-essential travel until after the storm passes.
Cal OES encourages everyone to sign up for emergency alerts. Just go to the website on your screen, calalerts.org. The emergency alert system is for all 58 counties, and it can be found there. Then you simply opt in to get your alerts for your county. And in the Sierra, snow is already hitting the area this morning, with more on the way today. We're going to try to take a look at I-80 in Kingville, but first we're going to check in with meteorologist Heather Waldman. And Heather, how much snow could we see today?
Well, the snow has already started, so for anybody thinking they were going to try and sneak up over the hill early this morning, that time has already passed. We already have chain controls up for 80, 50, and 88 as well. Also a closure for a stretch of 88. We'll get to that in just a second. They're doing some avalanche control. But look at this, snow falling steadily. I want to show you a live look. This is Donner Summit over the last few seconds. The road just about covered at this point. Of course, that's why we have the chain control. Visibility is okay over the summit for the moment. This afternoon, the snow is going to intensify quite a bit, and we're going to add in some strong winds up over the crest. That's going to create whiteout conditions through the second half of today and into tonight. So that's why we're really encouraging people. You don't have to be up there, or if you're already up there, it's a good day to kind of hunker down and wait things out. Let's take a look at the snow levels. This is Interstate 80 snow line right at Blue Canyon. We've picked up a few inches of snow in Blue Canyon so far this morning. Down along Highway 50, it's just plain rain in Fresh Pond. Pollock Pines also rain, but you head just a few miles east of Riverton. That's where you're going to pick up the snow. We have chain control starting in Kybers along Highway 50. And along Highway 88, Omo Ranch Road, right about where that rain changes over to some of that snow. So here's a look at traffic travel conditions for 80, 50, and 88. This is as of the last hour or so. We have chain control on 80 from Baxter to the Nevada state line. Highway 50 chain control from Kybers to Myers. 88, we have that closure again for avalanche control from Silver Lake over to Kirkwood. You can still get through in Alpine and Amador County, but you will need your chains traveling through that area. Later today, the potential for closures. So Leticia, we're asking people again, if you have to travel, get a full tank of gas, make sure you got some extra water. And if they do close the highway, do not try to find a way around on the side streets. Back to you.
Great advice to keep everyone safe. Thank you so much, Heather. Follow the storm with the KCRA 3 app. You can use the interactive radar tool to get hour-by-hour forecast for where you live. It is free to download. Up next.